Hey everybody, it is Katie and welcome to my new segment called To the Bride. So my first video in this segment is going to be about considering a wedding planner and a wedding coordinator. Now this is not for everybody, of course. I didn't feel like I needed mine, or I didn't need one for my wedding, and you may not need one for yours. But I am going to give you a list. Shocker, you will learn that I love lists, and I'm going to be using my handy dandy laptop to help me make sure you guys get all the important information. But I'm going to go through a list for things for you to think about. If you are like, ooh, I'm bad at all these, you might really want to consider a wedding planner. And if you're like, no, I'm good, you're probably not going to need one. So let's get started. The first one is multitasking. Now, if you've ever been a bridesmaid, then you might understand that you cannot be in two places at once on your wedding day. And that sometimes can be a really difficult situation if you have not planned very well. On your wedding day, you have to get ready. It's just not an option. But also, you might have food showing up. You might have other vendors showing up. And you are really going to be the contact person unless you have a wedding planner. And your wedding planner can help you get through all those things. So if you are not a good multitasker and it kind of makes your brain go woo and you get really stressed out, you might want to consider a wedding planner. The second thing is remembering when things are due. Throughout your engagement, you're going to have payments due to your venue. You're going to have payments due to your caterer, to your photographer, videographer, different places, different vendors. Things are going to be due at different times. And you have to remember all of that. And you have to get the money to them. So if you're not good at remembering, which is a problem because you don't want vendors to drop you and then you be left without something important for your wedding day. So if you're not good at remembering due dates, you might want to consider a wedding planner or wedding coordinator. But if you are, then that's not an issue. If you're good at using your calendar on your phone or a physical paper calendar, you're going to be fine. The third one, this is a big one, procrastination. If you wait till the last possible minute to plan certain things, wedding planning is going to be very stressful. If you plan it out from the beginning of your engagement to the day after your wedding, it's going to be so much fun. And a wedding planner will make sure things are done in a timely manner. You're almost going to be thinking, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And sometimes there's going to be nothing for you to do because you're just so on top of the game. Now, if you are a really bad procrastinator, your wedding planner will help you get through that, or your wedding coordinator will help you get through those tough times. But if you are great and you're like, oh, get things done, check, and your lists are always complete, then you're going to be fine. The next thing is like the administration type of things. Emails and phone calls are the two really big ones. Now, sometimes with like family and friends, sorry y'all, I am really bad at looking at texts and emails and being like, I'll answer that later. But when it comes to this, I am like, get it set, get it done. And if you are bad at doing exactly what I do with my friends and family, this might be for you because vendors really like to have either a bride or a wedding planner that are very on top of things and answer them quickly. And another thing is phone calls. Returning phone calls like the same as emails, but some people really don't like to call on the phone to people that they don't really know. So if you have a wedding planner, your wedding planner will make those phone calls for you and you won't have to do those things, and that'll kind of ease your stress because you'll only have to call one person, your wedding planner. Time. This is huge. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but an average planning time for wedding planning is 250 hours. Now, if you are a mom, if you are a student, a grad student, if you have a full-time job, you may not have the time to plan the wedding of your dreams. And if you hire a wedding coordinator, it's going to take majority of those hours, and it's going to be put on your wedding planner to do that. And that is huge. All you have to do is answer questions that the wedding planner has, give your wedding planner your ideas, and you're done. You don't have to do all the little tedious things that take so long. Your perfect day vision. Now I know a lot of girls, or women I should say, when they were girls, were like, oh, I just want this big arch and with these beautiful flowers and the dresses to kind of be like an ombre or different colors and all these, your vision is just beautiful. But then when you go to actually make your vision a reality, you are so stuck. And that is so normal. It's so difficult to take your vision and really put it into life, especially when you need to follow a budget. And your wedding planner will be there for you to help you bring that vision to life as much as possible, or what is in budget. Someone to help you decide when you can't. So for an example, of course the first thing that comes to mind is cake. Let's just say, oh, I want this 3-tier cake and this 2-tier cake, and here's the prices for both. I just cannot make a decision. Your wedding planner can be, it doesn't have to be this person. It can be your fiance, it can be your maid of honor, it can be anybody. But your wedding planner can be that person that is like, well, I think this is a better choice because ABC. Different things like that. Your wedding planner can be that person. And the last but absolutely the most important is budget. Weddings can get so out of hand when it comes to money. And I find it very important to follow a very strict budget. You talk about budget before, and that is what you go with. And majority of budgets, majority of the time, will go to the vendor, and it'll go to the venue and the food, and that takes a huge chunk of it. So if you are interested in a wedding planner, do not be afraid to talk to one and ask them questions, because they can absolutely answer anything for you and see if it is a perfect fit for you. Bye guys!